Good evening, everyone. I am Nikhil Jesser Fernandez, and I am the acting senior deacon.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nikolai Manlapas, and I'm the active senior deacon.
I am Santi Galapon, and I am the chaplain.
I am Bam Amador, and I'm the sentinel.
Hello everyone, nice to meet all of you. I'm Hans Kelly Florendo, and I'm the acting junior student.
Hi, my name is Jared Gazmino. I'm a preceptor.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carlo Versosa, and I'm the scribe of the Winnipeg Chapter Order of DeMolay.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan Manapas. I'm the current senior counselor for the Winnipeg Chapter Order of DeMolay.
Has entertained this lodge many times with his skill in Lodge in Manitoba, April 21st of 2000.
Love is our parents. Only one thing can motivate our parents to work so diligently or sacrifice so willingly for their children, and that is love. To be a parent is to be a constant teacher and advisor, to be gentle and to be firm, while constantly learning and listening. To be a parent is to have one of the most rewarding yet challenging full-time jobs on earth. In order to be successful in this job, parents must be filled with love, and it is in honor of this love that we present this ceremony tonight, for truly, love is our parents.
The letter L alludes to the leadership our parents teach us. The ability to step forward and guide people when they need help, and maintaining organization in time of trouble are qualities to be desired.
The letter O represents obedience to our parents, guardians, and elders, thus showing them our willingness to cooperate in making a better world. V signifies virtue, a necessary quality for everyone. Our parents recognize this and teach us that a constant application of moral values will enrich our lives. E stands for endurance. It is often reinforced with faith in God, which is needed to face the hardships and trials of life. I stands for individuality that our parents teach us to respect and retain. Even in this society which tends to promote conformity, places more stress on people as a mass than as separate individuals.
S is represented by sincerity, an important attribute in our character. We should also always strive to be genuine and honest in our thoughts and actions.
Patience, denoted by the letter P, is an asset we must cultivate by recognizing our shortcomings, in ourselves and others. A signifies that we are taught to be aware of everything around us and to be alert and considerate of other people and their feelings. R signifies respect. We are to respect our fellow man and his rights, as well as all of God's creations. E represents our endeavors in life, and even though we encounter temptations and difficult decisions, let us learn from the teachings of God. N is for noble, and noble is what our purposes and goals should be. Striving to act better, to be better, and to be worthy of our parents and of God's love.
T, represented by thoughtfulness, is a show of consideration and concern for others' welfare and privileges, and is also an act of love that should be practiced more often.
The last letter, S, represents selflessness, being unselfish and generous, and always remembering that it is more blessed to give than to receive. And truly, our parents must be blessed, for they have given so much to us and for us. These sacrifices are proof of their love for us, and may we only say that love is our parents. Thank you.
My name is Eric Gazmino, and it's a Flower Talk. Flower Talk is an open ceremony that has been. Speak up. Speak up?
Louder.
Louder. Okay. The Flower Talk is an open ceremony that has been traditionally used following induction into the Order of DeMolay, our installations, and other appropriate public functions to highlight the virtue of filial love of parents and family. Through this virtue, we seek to emphasize that providing devotion we bear to those who raised us from infancy or who cared for us in our youth, whether they be a mother, father, a relative, or other family caregiver. This ceremony is not part of the required induction process, and participation is optional.
There you go.
My brothers, you have just been permitted to take upon yourselves the name of one of the world's most heroic manly figures. Now you can say, I am a DeMolay. To be demanded worthy of the privilege of entering into the comradeship of that great army of you, both here and abroad, who have dedicated themselves to the ideals of Jacques DeMolay, demonstrates our confidence that the fineness of your purposes will guide your development into the highest type of man. To be accepted as a DeMolay is therefore an honor of which any young man may be justly proud.
In being received into our ranks, you have been instructed on the 7 cardinal virtues of this great order. We hope you have been deeply impressed with the lessons that they teach. The Order of DeMolay teaches many beautiful lessons, but none is more important than honor and true respect for womanhood, and more especially, motherhood. It is fitting, therefore, that you have been called upon to stand before this great altar in a few moments of special emphasis upon the virtue which has been given first place among the jewels adorning the crown of youth, filial love.
For my purpose now, this altar is dedicated to our mothers, whose love never fails us. We may rise to positions of great influence in political, commercial, professional life. We can never reach the heights of our mother's secret hopes for us. We may sink into the lowest depths of infamy and degradation, but never below the reach of her love. The memory of it will always stir your heart. There is no man so entirely base, so completely vile, so utterly low that he does not hold in his heart a shrine sacred and apart for the memory of his mother's love. Now, were I to draw you an image of love divine, it would be that of a stately angel with a form so full of grace, but a tired and toil-worn mother with a grave and tender face.
It was your mother who loved you before you were born, who carried you for long months close to her heart, and
In the fullness.
in the fullness of time, took God's hand in hers, and crossed through the darkness, the valley of darkness, and gave you life. It was she who cared for you for long months, for months of infancy, and the scarcely less dependent years of childhood. As you grow less dependent from your mother, she has done countless thoughtful, trouble healer, helpful, and encouraging things that mothers only seem to know how to do.
You may have accepted.
You may have accepted these, more or less, perhaps
Without
gratitude and
of appreciation.
of appreciation.